Hello, darlings. Y'all remember me? I hope so, darlings. This past month and some changed weeks, days, however long it's been, quite interesting. It really has been. I may or may not do a video on everything, but I've always kept y'all informed on what's going on with me and everything, and I truly just want to say thank you to everybody, to all of your prayers, to all of your well wishes, to all of y'all just saying, hey, don't worry about it. It's this one hair that's right here. Where is it? That's working my nerves to the fullest. I forgot to put my little cap on to tie my head up, so I just slept on my hair, and then it just woke. You know how a child with natural hair, he just wakes up and it's some kind of way, child. I tell you. I got new glasses. Y'all can see. I have to go to the eye doctor actually, but these work for right now. But yeah, just thank you to all of you. For everything. I love y'all so much. Y'all are my family down. On top of my blood family, y'all are my family as well, and I love y'all. Okay. So, instead of doing a bunch of videos to make up for all the episodes I missed of Potomac, I'm just going to talk about everything in this video. Of course, I'm going to talk about the main thing, which was the fight between Candiace and Monique. Where do I want to start? I guess I'm going to start by breaking all the ladies down first, and then just talking about certain events and stuff that happened. Okay, so let me think. The ladies were at, Monique, she had invited the ladies to her lake house. Yeah, invited everybody to her lake house. Monique, I understand it was her birthday weekend, so all the guys was coming. I'm gonna be all over the place, y'all, so just stay with me. If you've been keeping up with Potomac, this is all gonna make sense. If not, then I would suggest watch my video and then go back and watch the episodes, okay? And then come back and watch my video again. And it all makes sense. Yes, indeed. So I can get double views and things. $100 gift card. Cut it out. These people keep sending these spam and whams to my phone, child. Ain't nothing in this life free. You're gonna have to either or okay, nothing in this life free. I need some lotion on my hands. Anyway, so yeah, Monique, you invited these ladies to, I understand it's your birthday weekend, so you want to do what you want to do, whatever, but you invited these ladies to your lake house and literally had nothing for them to do. Nothing. She didn't have nothing planned. Nothing. She was just like, oh, y'all coming to my lake house or whatever. It's just like, I understand that, but sis, you have to have these people. There has to be something to do, Monique. Why would you think that people like Karen Huger and Candiace Dillard and Giselle Bryant, why would you think that these particular women would enjoy fishing? Why would you think Robin would like fishing? Ashley, she's pretty much down for everything. Wendy, I'm not really sure. She may like it, she may not. But in particular, those women I named, they are prissy. Like, and to think that they would enjoy fishing, like, girl. And everybody was just literally twirling their thumbs, just like, okay, but what now? What to do now? And Monique literally had nothing planned. I appreciate the gesture of her inviting the ladies up there, but you have to have a schedule, sis. You have to have a list of events to do, because otherwise it's just like, well, shoot, I could just go back home, So that was one thing. I mean, she brought that bird. She brings that bird everywhere she goes. There's definitely like a power struggle thing going on between Wendy and Karen. I still don't get it. I think it's silly. But apparently, according to Karen, it's going to be revealed later on in the season her real, I guess, issue or whatever with Wendy. So you know, I'm excited to see that because I just don't get it and it looks silly. Monique definitely turned up once her husband got there, because they started to discuss an issue, because prior some of the other ladies was outside. They was having a little bonfire, yet Giselle and Candiace pulled Ashley off to the side because Candiace received a text message saying that Michael was allegedly cheating again. And I talked about that story on a Chalaki Thoughts or Chalaki News, one of them. Or Michael was caught with a girl and caught in his underwear and stuff. So we discussed that. And Candiace actually came to her in the proper way, I guess, away from everybody else. And thank God Giselle was there, because had Candiace did it by herself, Ashley probably would not have received it, because she still don't like Candiace, even though they have made up. And so Monique got upset about that conversation because she thought that I guess that they was talking about her or whatever. They still, meaning Candiace and Monique, they still have their own issues going on, and y'all know with everything that happened with the ladies apparently trying to put out the story that Chase was not Chris's child and stuff, which is awful and ugly. But apparently Candiace participated in that in some kind of way, but she did not initiate it. It was Monique's friend. But once she heard about that, I guess she kind of played into it for a little minute, then she just shut it down. I was like, no, that's not right. I think what's happening a lot with Monique as to why she's so adamant at getting at Candiace is because Candiace is the closest thing that participated in that. So she can't get her friend for whatever reason. She can't get to Charisse for whatever reason. Who I think it was either Charisse or her friend that initiated the rumor or whatever, or they clicked up, whatever. And you know, Candiace and Monique were friends, were close. And so then Candiace leaked up with Charisse. So it was just a whole mess. But anyway, the whole thing did not start from Candiace. But did she have some kind of participation in it at the beginning? I'm assuming yes. But y'all clear that up in the comment section for me. But I think I'm right. But let me know. And so, like I said, Candiace is the closest thing to her. And on top of that, Monique is also having issues in her marriage. You know, Chris, I like Chris, Monique's husband, but he seems like the type, just do what I say, don't have no back talk, shut up, this is my money, I'm taking care of the bills, you get your allowance, I'll let you do what you want to do, and when I want something like sex, you're gonna give it to me, whether you want to or not. It's very much that, not in a bad or like, you know, aggressive or, y'all know, RAPE kind of way, but I'm just saying, like in a, you know, you're gonna give me what I want, woman, you know, in that kind of moment. And so I think that Monique she's an independent person, and she's trying to create her own, and it's not quite working out how she plans, so it's just a lot of stress. But like I said, Monique is the closest thing that she can get. Candiace is the closest thing that Monique can get to, so that's why she's taking out all her anger on Candiace. And Candiace is a lot to deal with. She is. But it's been many times where Candiace apologized twice, and she have walked away from Monique. But Monique's just keep going and keep going and keep going. Initially, I thought I was going to be on Monique's side, and I still am for Monique. Because I do realize things happen and people get angry, and you know, you have it built up, and yeah, I do realize all that, and Lord knows I've had that many times in my life, Lord Jesus. So I do sympathize with Monique, but Monique, you were straight up wrong. Initially, I thought I was going to completely be on Monique's side. I am on her side in terms of people talking about her child and people trying to create the rumor that the baby was not Chris's. That's completely wrong, and I completely understand her frustration with that. But I just don't think Candiace deserved all that. Me and drug across the room like a swivel sweeper. I just don't think she deserved all that. And it was just a lot, child. I don't think Candiace felt those hits to the back of the head that Monique was giving her because her hair's so thick. She has so much wig, so much weave. It's either weave or I think it's a wig, but it's so thick. It's like 6 or 7 bundles in that one. I'm like, why does little girl wear so much hair? Is your head heavy, Candiace, carrying around all them thick locks? It looks exhausting. It looks exhausting, but I think her wig saved her because Monique was pounding down on the head, but I don't think she felt it at all because that hair was thick, honey, back there. That hair was thick. Candiace had 4 wigs put together on her head. That hair was thick, child. Then when she let go, it was very cowardly lying. Oh, it was a moment. I'm not trying to make fun of the violence. We don't support violence here on Chalaki's channel. But that was really, really thick hair. And there was some good bonding glue that she used for her edges. It was a good, it gots to be some good bonding glue that she used. Anyway, y'all, we don't support violence. So yeah, let me see. Giselle and Robin, they was ugly the entire time to Monique while in her cabin on her birthday weekend. But they're always ugly and hateful and awful. I still don't like Giselle. Probably won't. And this is just something. This whole fight that happened. This is just something that Giselle can rub in Monique's face forever. That's the main. We would not have cared. It probably wouldn't have been as big as a reaction had Monique got Giselle, because that's a long time coming. Giselle has been picking with Monique since day one. She is not like Monique since day one. She has been jealous of Monique since day one. So I wish, if it had to be a fight, I don't want nobody to fight, but if it had to be a fight, I would have preferred for it to be Monique versus Giselle. Because that's the real enemy. That's the real queen of witchcraft over there, Giselle. Giselle is the real one that's behind a lot of this stuff. But, you know, Giselle is the type, you know, you hit her, she gonna call the police. She gonna do all this stuff to you, and, you know, clearly, I mean, she brought a whole security guard. Since when are we walking around with security guards? Just extra and just trying to get a reaction. Like, Giselle, ugh. That's why her marriage falling apart, and she ain't even married to him no more. God don't like ugly, and Giselle has been really awful on the show. She really has. Let me see. Ashley I told y'all I'm bouncing around, so y'all stick with me. Ashley has been, had a conversation with the Crypt Keeper, Michael, her husband, and, apparently there was a situation where he had got drunk. This girl kept begging him to come to her hotel room. He spent the night, and, when he was up, changing his, you know, he had on his boxers, she snapped a picture of him from behind. But apparently Ashley and Michael has an open relationship. It's interesting, these open relationships. Look, I'm all for everything. I'm all for it. But it's just interesting when you have a male and female that's in a relationship that has an open relationship. It's always a situation where it's always another girl involved. It's never another man. Meaning that the man can go out and bring women home, and I guess they be married and have moments and send her back on her way or whatever. It's always a situation where the woman has to be bisexual and also like girls and be with the girls. It's never a situation where there's another man involved, meaning that that man, the husband or boyfriend, also has a sexual relationship with whatever man they're bringing into the relationship. And so does the wife. It's always women all the time. Why is that? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem balanced. if we're in an open relationship and we have this kind of communication, it shouldn't matter whether it's a woman or a man we bring home, right? But it's always a woman. It's like, oh, I love for my woman to be with other women, but she can't be with another man. Why? So you get to enjoy me and Suzanne from around the way, and Kelly and Julie and Keisha and Monique and everybody else. So you get to enjoy all them, but I can't enjoy Rufus and Raheem and Tony. Don't seem open to me. Seem real one-sided, niece. But I guess. No. But yeah, so Ashley was kind of cool with it. Ashley is sticking with Michael long enough so she can get that money. I think that if she stays with Michael a little longer, she's trying to leak Michael for every dime he got. And I don't blame her, because what else she gonna do? You know? So that's the only reason, in my opinion, that's the only reason why Ashley is staying with Michael. Just so he can do something else, so she can finally say, I'm done. I done stuck with you long enough and I'm through with you. You know. So I mean, that's the only reason that, because otherwise it just doesn't make sense and looks are not everything. Looks really don't mean nothing at the end of the day. I mean, we all gonna expire at some point. But you're with a man that looks like that, and he treats you like that, and you stay with him just because you got a baby now. But Michael was doing stuff way before you had a baby with him, and you still stuck by him. It's the money, child. Silly. Okay, what's going on with Robin? Absolutely nothing. Nothing is going on with Robin. There's nothing that has been going on with Robin since the beginning of Potomac 5 years ago. Nothing but the same old storyline. Her in that little apartment with the kids and Juan, and hoping and praying and wishing that Juan marry her. And we're going to see as the season goes on that Juan is it looked like he done backtracked just from the way they edited it. It might not be true, but just from the way they edited it, darling, it looks like Juan don't want to marry Robin no more. Instead, use it. Stuck by him years and years and years and years and years and years. Beautiful woman. Toe up self-esteem. Toe up. I just don't get it. I don't. Maybe if I was in a situation, I would get it or feel differently, but just from an outsider looking in, it just doesn't make sense. And Juan is a handsome guy, and so it's just like, why? But it's, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, what's going on with Giselle? So Pastor Jamal Bryant, which is Giselle's baby daddy and former husband, but she's back with him now. So her boyfriend, he has a restaurant for the girls, the daughters. They own their own restaurant in Atlanta, and it's very nice. They put them to work, and trying to teach them work ethic and stuff. And I think all that's good for young adults to do, because you gotta learn how to do things for yourself in this life, because you're not always gonna have somebody to help you out or to show you this or whatever it is. So that's very good that he did that for the girls, and the girls are really, really cute, all of them. Similar to Ashley, Giselle also realized that makeup line wasn't hitting on nothing, and she needs to get back with Jamal, because what else is she gonna do? Her little adventures in businesses and stuff, they seem to, you don't hear nothing from them. They seem to go like this, so I mean, but also that's just karma. Not saying that Giselle's not a lovely person in real life. Not saying that any of these ladies or anybody that I talk about on these shows or movies or whatever are not lovely people in real life. But on the show, Giselle is awful, and she's been awful, and we can attest to that. I mean, years after years, she's I don't get it. But they love her at Bravo, clearly. But she's not the fan favorite at all, and never have been. Awful. So yeah, Giselle ain't got nothing else to do, but she's sticking with that preacher, you know, for the preacher money, and he's still gonna be, you know, doing what he do and who he do it with, and she's just gonna sit there and shut up and take it. Hell, I don't care. What else happened? Who else is on the show? Wendy. Wendy's feeling like, you know, her family, you know, being from Nigeria, and you know, oftentimes, when you come from a family that's not, you know, from here, I guess, from the States, you, it's certain fields that they particular want. They're very strict, and they want you to go into certain fields, and usually something like a doctor, a lawyer, etc. It's all about school, and it's that. So her mom is very hard on her, and that's why Wendy's very accomplished. And she said a part of it is just like she felt like she wanted to make her mom proud, and she has made her mom proud. But with the kind of work that she's doing now, it no longer fulfills her, and so she's scared to have that conversation with her mom, which I understand that, because Wendy, I'm sure, is her pride and joy, you know, because she can always go out there and brag to her friends and other family members, my daughter's a doctor, my daughter's, I raised her, you know, it's, you know, it's the bragging thing for parents, you know, to be like, yeah, at least I got one child that's on it, you know. So she's dealing with that, and you know, hopefully things work out. And it's pretty awful that Wendy has no relationship with her mother-in-law, and because of that, her husband has no relationship with his mom, and you know, because the families battle each other, and it's just also petty and silly. Families need to come together. This is time for families to come together. Lord knows I know, child. So I just hope and pray and wish they fix that, because, you know, you don't want to regret, and God forbid something happens to his parents and we're like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen my mom in 6 years and now she's passed away. Awful. Awful. Even if your mom was awful or your father was awful, that's still a hurt there. That's not, that's deep. That is deep, and that's something you're going to think about for the rest of your life. So hopefully he can mend his relationship with his mother, and then hopefully Wendy and the kids can come together as well with that, because that's just so important. There's so much petty stuff you just have to let go. I hurt you, you hurt me, so what we gonna do now? I'm sorry, ho. You sorry? We sorry together. Hug it out, kiss, cry, and let's go eat. I've missed y'all. Okay, so what else happened? Let's just get to the fight. Oh, Karen. I don't know what Karen wants from Ray. Ray is 172. Ray is 72 years old. 70, 71, or 72. One of them. And Karen, I don't know what you want from Ray. Ray done lived his life. Ray has did what he had to do for his community. Ray is educated. Ray has established a certain life for himself. Ray has done well. Ray is 70 years old. Ray want to sit down. Ray been working his whole life. Ray picked you up off the farm, busting eggs, and Ray tired. Ray tired. And Karen want this fun, flirty, you know, upbeat relationship with Ray and stuff. And Ray is over it. Ray's exhausted, Karen. Stop. Go out there and get you a young man. I don't think Ray would care anyway. Ray ain't think about you. Ray ain't trying to be on top of you every night. Ray is tired. Okay? I don't know what Karen wants out of that man, but you ain't gonna get it, Karen. Y'all might as well divorce, or just have an open relationship. Go out there and get you some little boy toy that you paying for, and you know, yeah, screw him to hell. Shoot. The fight. They went to the winery. Giselle won some kind of award. I think it's some Bravo made up, but okay. She won some kind of award for something. And you know, so she wanted to celebrate at a winery. All the ladies came together. Candiace got drunk. She said that, you know, I love you all and blah blah blah. And Giselle kicked off the argument. Giselle or Ashley was asking, "Oh, y'all good?" Talking about Candiace and Monique, and then it started from there, went downhill. You know, they were both being petty back and forth. Candiace was wrong because she just kept talking and talking and talking. What she should have did was, once she saw that the argument had escalated, she should have just walked away. But you don't want somebody to get the best of you, especially in front of people, because you know you look scary and stuff. So it just escalated. Monique started to flip her hair and then drug her across the room. And then, you know, Monique lip had got busted because of the glass that was being thrown. Not that she was trying to hit her with a glass, but, you know, she's hustle and bustle and whatever. Or maybe she was trying to hit her with a glass. Hell, somebody pulled me down to the ground. I tried to hit him with anything I see. So then Monique ran out. She was getting ready to fight her. You know, the hood came out of Monique very quickly. And it was just ugly and awful, and yeah, it was horrible. The fight did not make me excited. The fight did not make me happy. The fight did not make me, oh yeah, get her, girl. I felt like they both lost in the fight. I hate, like I said before, my three favorites was Karen, Monique, and Candiace. Although Candiace is one of the most annoying people on television, at her core, she's a very sweet person, I feel. And I do like her. And I've always liked Monique. She's the underdog. They came from Monique instantly. And I love the Grand Dame. So, yeah. I hate that it went this route, and especially this happened in front of Giselle and Robin, two people that's never been for Monique, and they really don't care about Candiace like that either, to be honest, because they talk crap about her every chance they get. So I just hate this happen in front of them. Karen had a little sit down at her home for all the ladies, and you know, they sat down and talked about it, minus Candiace. Candiace went to therapy to talk. The therapist asked Candiace, do you feel like you played a part in it? Candiace said no. Candiace, you didn't deserve to get beat, but you did play a part in Monique's anger. Now, like I said before, I think that Monique's anger is misplaced. I don't think it's completely on you, but she just took it out on you because she had a little issue with you, and there you go. But Candiace is not the core, all of the core. She's some of it, but she's not all of the core of Monique's anger as to why she's upset. I felt like Monique took out her anger on her husband, on Candiace, her anger with Giselle and the rest of the ladies on Candiace, her anger with their best friend, her anger with Sharice. All of Monique's anger from years and years or months and months, however long she's been feeling this way, she brung it all on Candiace, and that's what it was, you know. So yeah, Candiace, you're gonna have to take some responsibility about some of this, sis, for real. But like I said, you didn't deserve that. No, you didn't. So yeah, all the ladies was at the home. Like I said earlier, Giselle brought a bodyguard. For what? For what? You know, she said she no longer feels safe around Monique and all this other kind of stuff. Just, ugh. So, you know, Monique got there. She, you know, apologized, and, you know, she said for her actions, and she's kind of making excuses. So she was feeling like Candiace got what she asked for, and she didn't really have any remorse. Wendy was kind of giving it to Monique a little harshly. I mean, I understand her having her opinions, but I don't understand why she went that ham. But also, Candiace is her friend. Candiace brought Candiace brought Wendy to the show. And so, you know, I get it. Everybody's always going to have somebody stick up for them. Lord knows Robin going to go to the end of the earth for Giselle. So, you know, Batman and Robin. Giselle, she brought up the fact that you tried to hit, you was going to choke Robin out with an umbrella. She says that the first year of me meeting you, you said that you would punch me in the face. And then she said that you said that you would drag Candiace, and you actually did. First of all, the whole, if I can remember, the whole umbrella incident, y'all was coming from Monique, I believe. And that's why that escalated. Giselle, Monique saying that she was going to punch you in the face. That was after you were rude and nasty in her home after she had a party. And she said that in her confessionals and stuff because she was irritated because you was stank and pretentious and stuck up like you always are, and coming into this lady's house talking about her. Giselle, don't nobody feel nothing when you talk. Nothing. You so adamant about not liking Monique and all that kind of stuff. You've never liked Monique. We see who you are, Giselle. So when you say bad things about Monique, it don't mean nothing because you don't like her anyway. I can listen to the other ladies talk. Robin, well, she's kind of on the same level as you, but I can listen to Robin more than I can listen to Giselle. Like I said, I like Robin. I adore Robin outside of Giselle. When Giselle is around, Robin turns into a mean girl like Giselle, and I no longer like Robin. You know, she takes on parts of Giselle's personality when she's around, and I don't like that. When Wendy and Robin had that scene together, I loved it. I love their chemistry. Robin is a cool girl. Robin's down to earth. Giselle is not. So yeah, after a while, Giselle got up and left. Monique, she admitted she had clear communication to me. She admitted she was she still feels bad about it. She still feels upset about it. And, you know, if Candiace was here, she don't know how she would react to her. That's how she feels. That girl's still mad. She's wrong as the day is long, but that's how she feels. And you know, what can you say? Karen is definitely taking Monique's side over Candiace's. But I think that Karen is taking it from a place of, these ladies have completely made me feel the same way that you're feeling. You just acted on your feelings. I didn't act on mine. But I know exactly what you're feeling in this moment. And also, probably Karen is privy to some behind-the-scenes information that we're not privy to, as to why she may be more so taking Monique's side on this whole thing. Yeah. Like I said, even though Candiace participated in that whole thing, she was completely wrong for that. She needs to take ownership for that. She still didn't deserve that, in my opinion. What else? Was that it? It looks like the rest of the season, Potomac gonna be on fire. The men gonna get into it. Candiace's Chris is gonna get into it with Michael Darby, apparently. Then of course we see Ashley and Candiace going at it again. Ashley is definitely on Monique's side. And, you know, Ashley's going to be participating in some mess as usual. Same old Ashley. That's why I don't feel bad for Ashley. And that's why when people was coming for Candiace hard about messing with Ashley, I'm like, Ashley has messed with everybody. It's the bully finally getting some of her get back. So what? That's what she should get. You can't go around doing stuff to people and think that that's not going to be done to you at some point. That's not how life works. Karma's everything. It's real. You know? I can't go out here and slap 10 old ladies for no reason. Just go to the nursing home. Just go around the room slapping everybody and think that my karma's not going to happen. Come on now. Just an example. I would never do that, but just an example. So yeah, was that pretty much it? I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I think I done caught y'all up with everything. Y'all ain't seen it. So yeah, Potomac is on fire this season. It really, really is on fire. And I could definitely see that the ladies are divided completely. It looks like Team Candiace is Wendy, Robin, Giselle. And Team Monique is Karen and Ashley. That's what it looks like. We go, who team y'all on, child? I'm on Team Jesus. That's who team I'm on, child. I'm on Team right is right and wrong is wrong. They both were wrong. Monique was wronger, but they both was wrong. And yeah, I don't really think that they should be friends. I just think that they should, if they can just get back to a cordial place, then that's really all that you can ask for. That's all I want, really, is for them to just get back to a cordial place. Because this whole feeling of wanting to punch somebody whenever you see them is not good. It's not good, because you actually might do it. So yeah. The whole pressing charges thing, it's up for debate. I don't know. I mean, I can't say you can't not do it. You have that right if somebody put their hands on you, you know. So I don't know. It didn't necessarily feel like it needed to go to that part, but I mean, people can do what they want to do. Hell, if you're in that situation, who knows? Who knows what I might do, you know? So I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm back. I have a lot of making up to do, child. I wanted to review Lovecraft Country on HBO. I've missed so many episodes, so I have to go back and do that. And I'm behind on my celebrity birthdays on my Instagram and all. So, but you know, slowly but surely, I'm coming back. I just wanted to come back and have a conversation with y'all. Tell y'all I love y'all. Thank you so much for everything. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much, Taiwan Carr. I love you so much, and Cassandra and Bree, and just everybody. Everybody. Y'all are amazing. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at Iskizra on Instagram and Twitter. At Iskizra89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I could pay. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.